Hey guys, Josh from GUNDAM here again with another Gundam MSIA review, and today we're reviewing the gunperry. This is one of two mobile suit transports released for the MSIA line, and they're very cool. The other one being the Gallop, which is Xeon. We already have a review of it, so if you haven't seen it, type it in, Gallop, MSIA review, and you'll find our name and you'll be able to watch that. But today we're reviewing the gunperry. It's very cool. It's kind of a mix between a plane, a jet. You can see those details in the boosters, and a helicopter, just a little bit, or hovercraft, whatever you want to say. But these turn on all three, which is a nice little detail. They didn't have to do that. It doesn't serve some practical purpose. You know, it was a detail that they put in and looks nice. I am definitely looking forward to using this in my stop-motion animation series, Gundam Father of Peace. It's slated to show up in Episode 1, Part 2. Haven't gotten to it yet, but, I mean, we're working on Part 2, but we haven't got to this, the making of this video. But we will one of these days, hopefully soon. It's got little windows, and windows up here. Air intake. So that about concludes the outside of the vehicle, and it opens up to carry mobile suits. And for demonstration purposes, we have RX-78-2 version 1. This is the Japanese version. That's why it has panel lining. And you can carry mobile suits in multiple ways. It could just pop in there and fly around, you know. Forgot how big this item is there, so if I lift it up here, you can't see it. But, you know, both doors open, which is very cool. It also has these missiles, which has three little knobs here. There's three knobs back here, and three knobs back here. So you can either put it here or here. And if you have two gunperries, you can make a heavy gunperry and just have two sets of missiles. I have two gunperries in my personal collection, and one of them has a second rack of missiles. So very cool. The missiles do fire. So very cool. They don't fire great, you know, but they do fire. But wait, there's more. Did you notice the four little holes here? They're on each side, and here as well. There you go. And that's for holding different Gundam figures. Now this is the RX-78 version 1, which we already covered. This little guy right here, there's three of these. They're very important. You want to make sure if you're buying one of these used that it has all three, because they are a very cool accessory. It goes down here and it just clamps on around his ball joint. I'll take them apart to show you better. You can see it's got a little ball joint. And so it just goes on there. You don't have to take your figure apart to get it on. You know, it just kind of slides on. But I thought I'd take mine apart since he comes apart easily and show you. And I gotta put them back together now. But yeah, it goes on pretty easily. And then it just plugs into these little holes down here. And voila, look at that. And so it's carrying one mobile suit. In case I didn't mention it, the Japanese version comes with a ground type GM. The American version comes with a G3 Gundam version 1. But there's two of these. Or three of these, sorry. So what does the other one go to? Well, these can fit on numerous different models, different MSIA. You know, that one specifically works on that one, but it could probably work on the version 1 GM, the G3 Gundam, you know, the real type Gundam. It might work on, you know, even a version 2, who knows. It's really a guess and check thing. But there's three different ones for different kinds of mobile suits. This one right here works incredibly well on the ground type GM, which, like I said, the Japanese version of this toy comes with a ground type GM, so you know that makes sense. If I can just get it on there. It takes a little bit of work sometimes. had it backwards. Okay. Like I said, it takes a little work sometimes. There we go. Now I had this in an earlier attempt at making this video, and I had it just great. And his shield got in the way a little bit, but it did close up. And so now we're carrying 2 different mobile suits. This thing carries 2 mobile suits. And I suspect that the GM shield catching is going to make him fall out when I do this. But this thing opens up for dropping mobile suits too, which I think it's actually going to drop out. Yep, there it goes. It's not supposed to do that, but it just happened to work out that way. Kind of hard to hold the toy like this. Sorry if you couldn't see it. I guess holding it back here is probably the ideal. But get our camera under there. No, I can't see. There we go. You can see we got our mobile suit in there. We had our GM in there. And so I think with the mess team, sorry if that was a little blurry. With the mess team, the legs dropped down and it just kind of... It was going to, but Ina kind of blew up her mobile armor. But it was just dropped kind of like that, I think. And so it opens up for dropping mobile suits. Closes back up. These can get knocked off, but they just pop right back on. It's a fairly durable toy, which is very nice about it. Things to watch out for, though, is this part can become lost if you're not careful. And when you're looking on eBay or anywhere else for one of these used, make sure it has that, you know, because I've gotten several without. It's always kind of disappointing, but at the same time, it doesn't make that big of a difference. I mean, it still works, you know. So it's better to have one without than to not have one at all. Definitely, you know. Just sometimes, you know, you just want to make sure that stuff's complete when people say they're complete. If we have something that's not complete in our store, we always make sure to mention if it's not. And we always show pictures from multiple angles so everyone can see exactly what condition and exactly what's there. But wait, there's 3 of these. Here's 1, here's 2. The other one's still on this guy. So this is our 3rd one. What does this go to? Well, as I said, it's really a guess and check method for different mobile suits, but this can work on the Zaku. Very cool. So we can just pop him on there. And it looks like his shoulder got in the way, so we'll try it on the other leg joint. Probably, that might have been my issue on the other door, is which leg joint you get it on for which door. Like I said, it takes just a little bit of work, but it's worth it. Yep, there we go. So you can hold your Zaku in there as well. It's a pretty cool toy. Things you can expect about it is that they're not cheap, as they're hard to get. They were expensive when they came out, and they're still expensive now because they're not making them anymore. Sometimes they're a little bent up, and because of the type of plastic it is, it can get kind of stuck in positions. And so you want to make sure this is there. You know, if the seller says it's complete, make sure that's there. Occasionally we have one without, but we always make sure to list it as so. And these just have a bad tendency of bending down. I have yet to see one, except for the one that I got new in the box years ago, that wasn't bent. I think it's just the sheer weight of these fins right here just really weigh on it after years. I've tried straightening it with hot water, and it just, no luck. I've been able to straighten these a little bit, but not those. So, you know, that's fairly standard. You know, unless you're buying one of these new in the box and it stays in the box with its supports, those are probably going to bend with age, the back ones. But this is a very cool toy. I really like it. I'm really looking forward to using it in Gundam Father of Peace, our stop motion animation series. And it's kind of fun to army build. Kind of hard to find, but it's fun to army build. Because, I don't know. I just envision there being a lot of these made, even though you don't see them in Gundam very often. I think you might even see them in Gundam 0080, unless those were different colored MSIA transports, but I think that they were gunperries. I could be wrong, though. I'll have to watch that later. Anyways, if you're looking for a gunperry of your own, or other Gundam MSIA action figures to fly around in your gunperry, even captured Zaku's, come check out our eBay store, Gundams R Us, your favorite arms dealer. We're a power seller. We have good prices and lots to choose from. And there's a link down below in the more info area right below this video. If you have any requests of things you'd like to see reviewed, leave me a comment. Who knows? I might review it. Catch you guys later. Bye.